Alright guys, we're gonna talk about Heated Rivalry now.
Yes.
Yay! We've been waiting.
So excited.
Waiting for this.
Waiting, rewatching.
Rewatching, reading.
Obsessing over TikToks.
Yeah,
Wanting
so
to reread the books.
yeah,
every
we
day.
read this shit real fast, like once we knew it was dropping. So
Yeah.
around Thanksgiving, like we both made sure that we read the second book. The second book is Heated Rivalry.
Yes.
First book is Game Changers, but you don't have to read the first one, but
You should.
you should.
Yeah.
Just as a recommendation, if you guys
should
are thinking
read the
about
whole
it.
series.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
the last book is more about Ilya and Shane.
Yes.
So.
Exactly. I'm in the process of doing that right now as well.
Yeah.
For anyone listening, this is not a PG conversation,
No.
probably.
No.
The show's not PG as well if you're thinking about watching it, or reading about it, so just a heads up.
Yeah.
But we love it.
So much. Obsessed.
Yeah, so we're just gonna kind of give a summary of each episode. There's 4 episodes out now, and
Yeah.
kind of just like our thoughts and obsessions right now.
Yeah,
Because it's taking over the world right now.
Taking over my life.
Not just us, everybody, but us
Yeah.
especially. Like,
Yeah.
I've never felt this way about, like, rewatching shows before
Yeah.
and episodes, and,
It's been
like,
a while since I felt something like this.
yeah, I feel like it's
Back
like
to,
the
like, One Direction times.
One Direction time. Like, that's how I
Yeah.
feel. She wants to reread the books again.
I
like,
do.
it's an obsession. It's a problem. But
So
it's not a problem because it's fantastic.
So good.
Alright, so we'll start off with episode 1. And also, just, I gotta say, like, I feel like if you read the books, the show follows the books, like, pretty well.
There's,
Pretty
like,
well.
obviously little changes because,
changes.
like, that always happens with, like,
Yeah.
book to, like, show or movie adaptations.
Yeah, but
like,
I think they did a really good job with this one.
I wish there was, like, internal monologue, but, like,
Yes.
we can get to that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I made a comment about that too at the end,
Yeah.
because that is, like, the one thing.
Yeah.
So anyway, so episode 1, it's called Rookies. It's kind of the beginning of this whole love story, 10-year situationship, basically.
Yeah.
So Ilya and Shane meet at the Prospect Cup in 2008. So this is when it all begins.
Yes.
Shane Hollander is Canadian and Ilya Rozanov is Russian. So kind of just like always going to be against each other from the start. That's how it's always been. They're very competitive. And this show and this episode, a lot of jumping around and keeping track is a little difficult, I would say. The book was like that too, though.
Yeah.
But it just kind of shows how, like, long it's been going on. And Ilya got drafted first, Shane got drafted second. So that kind of Shane was kind of a little upset about that. And this led to, like, the first, like, not interaction, I wouldn't say, but, like, first,
like, prolonged interaction.
And sexual interaction. Not sexual,
like,
but, like, intimate? Like, I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah.
Not romantic, but, like,
I don't
there's
know.
something changed in Shane from this. But, like, Shane couldn't sleep, and so he went to the gym in the hotel. Ilya ends up in the gym.
Yeah.
And then, again, they're competitive, so they're speeding on the bike just so he can go faster, whatever. It's cute. And, like, that's when they, like, sit down for a cool down, and I don't know, this is, like, where Shane kind of realizes he might have, like, little, like, sexual feelings for a man.
Yeah.
That maybe he's not felt before. He doesn't know how to, like, handle it. But they have, like, hand grazes on the water bottle because Ilya makes Shane drink.
Yeah.
Makes him, literally, like, makes him.
Yeah.
And Shane is, like, very clearly, like, checking Ilya out.
Yeah.
Ilya just has this, like, swag and, like, confidence about him that I think Shane likes. So that's kind of like the beginning of, at least Shane. I think Ilya scouted him out a little earlier on.
For sure.
Because Ilya has been with a man before.
Yeah.
And then also this episode kind of just shows a little bit more about, like, Ilya having to, like, provide for his family in Russia. Even though, like, he's just starting out in his career, like, doesn't have much money.
Yeah.
But, like, it's the pressure he's under from his family, let alone, like, all of Russia.
Yeah.
And then versus, like, we see the contrast with Shane, who has, like, the support of his family.
Yeah.
And they're always there for him. But, you know, they're both still great hockey players. It's just, like, a different background dynamic, I guess. And then this is, like, Ilya making a move by inviting Shane into a commercial together. So they share the commercial together. And then this is, like, their first, like, real like sexual scene together.
Yeah.
Kind of, you know.
This is like when it really, really like
yeah.
getting into it now.
Yes, yeah. Beginning's just kind of like
yeah.
hockey.
Yeah.
So this is the shower scene in the first episode, and you see a lot of butt in this show.
Yeah.
A lot of butt.
I need to start doing the glute routine.
Yes.
My God.
Yeah. So Ilya / Connor is his name.
Yeah.
But he has a bubble butt.
Yeah.
Bubble butt.
Yeah.
He dropped his glute routine, so you know maybe we gotta start doing that.
Gym up.
But in the showers, yeah, Shane's just taking little peeks at Ilya,
Obviously.
And then Ilya starts touching himself a little bit and making eye contact with Shane.
Yeah.
And like Shane's like mesmerized, but like doesn't know how to react.
Yeah.
So he's just kind of like, not here.
Yeah. Can't do that. People could walk in.
Exactly. Yeah. And then he kind of like, he tries to take back that happening and like, it's like, nah, man, we're just gonna like ignore that, Yeah, bro. Like, shit, that didn't happen. But then Ilya's like, you're a bad liar.
Yeah.
I know you're lying. And Shane.
What's your room number?
Yeah. Shane folded real quickly.
Yeah.
And gave Ilya his room number.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're just like such opposites, and I really like shows and books that are like opposites like that, because Shane's all like nervy and like being all cute and like, oh my god, I don't know what to do, and he's just waiting for Ilya to come knock on his door, and he does.
Feel that anxiety, man.
Yeah, and he keeps like changing his position where he's sitting, and then the TV's on and off, and he's like, oh my god, what are you doing, dude? Like, it's just cute. It's very cute. And then Ilya does show up, obviously. Ilya was obviously going to show up.
Yeah.
He's not going to back down from this. And honestly, like, Shane kind of low-key knows what he's doing for his first time with a guy.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I feel like it's not that hard if you've had, like, a girl go down on you.
I guess.
So you just mimic, like, what they've done, kind of thing.
I guess. But, like...
Just probably watch porn.
Yeah. But I feel like in the books, I think it's the inner monologue again, because in the books, like, that's kind of like what he's saying in his mind, like, oh, I just need to think about like when I receive it. But like in the show, it it just looks like he knows what he's doing. Like,
well, you gotta fake it till you make it.
Straight to the point, like yeah. But yeah, they just have like so much chemistry.
Yeah.
On and off the screen, honestly, like their interviews and everything that they do together is fantastic. I think they're just besties, and I love that so much. Obsessed with both of them.
Yeah.
I said that, okay. And then the next kind of skip ahead after their whole first sexual experience together.
Yeah.
Another thing, Shane just being sweet, and they had an interview for the All-Stars, and Ilya gets a little flustered because the reporter asks him like a long-ass question, and he's like, his English, like, it's not clicking in English, so he's like,
even I would be like, that's too long of a question that I forgot your first part of the question to then, like, really want to answer it, so, like, I understand, especially, like, English not being his first language would be hard.
But it was just, like, Shane was just, like, so in tune with, like, knowing that he didn't really understand.
Yeah.
So he's, like, he answered the question first, and, like, I could tell that Ilya really appreciated it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was very cute of him. And then, like, the next was the All-Stars game, or All-Stars, I guess it's a game, I don't know.
It's just, like competition.
Competition, yeah. Scott Hunter is another hockey player who the first book is about.
Yeah.
And we get an episode on him as well, but he's also gay, but, like, hiding. And he kind of peeps Ilya telling Shane his room number, and by being like, oh, man, I'm right next door to Ilya Rozanoff. Sucks for me. And Shane's like, oh no. Starts freaking out. He's like, Scott Hunter's right next door. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Just let me stand out here like an idiot. And then, like, Ilya's just hilarious.
Yeah.
He's so funny. His
one-liners.
His one-liners are so good. Yeah. My favorite is just, like, they're talking about, like, meeting up for the next time and in Montreal.
Yeah.
And Shane's like, well, where are we gonna meet? Like, what are we gonna do? And he's like, you are homeless. Like,
at your place.
Literally at your place.
Like,
like,
what do you mean?
But Shane doesn't, like, is a little freaked out by that.
Yeah,
like,
doesn't want him, like, in his space.
Yeah, so he, like, he feels more comfortable, like, when they're at a hotel together.
Yeah.
But But yeah, Ilya's just so funny. He's like, we're just meeting up, bro. Chill.
Yeah, it's just sex.
Literally, relax.
Nothing to it.
Yeah, and then Ilya just, with a towel wrapped around his waist, is a masterpiece.
So good.
Because he always takes a shower after they do anything, which is so cute.
Yeah.
Because he knows Shane likes to be clean.
Yeah.
But yeah, he always that towel wrapped around his waist, looking good. He's looking good.
Yeah.
And then in this moment, this is when they finally get each other's numbers.
Yeah.
And they put the names as Lily and Jane, which is so funny. So people won't know they're texting a boy. Oh my god. Gotta make sure everyone thinks we're straight and we like girls. Like, so then the next game was when they're supposed to meet up. And unfortunately it gets canceled because there's a snowstorm, so they can't meet up. And then Hayden is another character in the show who ends up being like Shane's bestie, and he invites him over for dinner. And like I feel like in the show they don't acknowledge that is Hayden, and like that is Shane's best friend. Like in the book, I feel like it's emphasized so much. Like they're always hanging out, and then I was like later on, I was like, oh shit, that was Hayden that they like went out to dinner with and everything. And I was like, I feel like they could have said his name. I don't know.
Something.
I don't know. Bring it back, so we know it's Shane's bestie. I was like, oh, it's just a random hockey player. Like. And then at the same time, we get introduced to also another character, Svetlana, who is also Russian.
Yes.
And she's been like friends with Ilya since I think they were children and everything. And she lives in Boston now, so they hook up from time to time. Yeah. And I really love her character, honestly. Yeah. I don't know. I think she's a good friend to Ilya, even though they hook up too. But they know their lines. Yeah. They know where they stand with each other. Yeah. So I really like her. And then skips ahead again, and Shane wins Rookie of the Year. And Ilya is pouting, and he's on the roof.
But like it's also more than just like that.
Yeah, I know. Again, the inner monologue, he had that. And like Shane like just wants like Ilya to be there like celebrating and like being happy for him. Yeah. So he like when he goes up there, he wasn't expecting Ilya to be up on the roof anyway, but like seeing him there and like they get into an argument because I think they're both upset about different things at the same time, but like they're taking it out on each other. Yeah. So yeah, Shane was like, why are you not here like celebrating me? You're always just fighting me. Yeah. And you always beat me, and like the one time I finally win something, you're just upset. Yeah. But Ilya then is trying to explain that like he's going home for summer, but like
he doesn't want to.
He doesn't want to, and Shane doesn't understand like why he wouldn't want to go home because Shane loves going home. Yeah. So again, it's that like opposite. Like he's like, oh, I'm going home. Yeah. And Shane's like, okay, cool, like nice, congratulations. But it's like that was like Ilya trying to like kind of open up to him and be like, no, like this is not good. Yeah. So that's kind of like where the first episode ended, just like them arguing and being like, see you next season now. Yeah. And then this episode 2 was this is my favorite episode. I love this one. And this was kind of like where their relationship's established, so they're kind of moving on to a little more intimate.
Yeah, meeting up more.
Texting each other often. Yeah. The banter, it's so cute. Yeah.
Ilya be sexting a lot.
Yeah, he does. And Shane is so awkward. He doesn't know how to do it. He doesn't know how to do it. It's so funny. But I love like seeing the text messages between them and everything. And then there was like the scene where like there's like a parallel of them like both having something in their mouths while they're texting each other, and they're both like cheesing and smiling at their phones. So cute. It's so cute. And then the line that I like is like Ilya's like, I'm gonna score 9 goals for you tonight.
Why 9?
I don't even want to say it, but basically
just watch it and you'll see.
You'll know. It's really funny. Yeah. It's really funny. Ilya is just like so good with like the one-liners. And then Shane just gets flustered so easily, like in a bunch of these episodes because, like they're about to play Boston Rosenoff again. Yeah. And JJ says something like he's gonna fuck Rosenoff if you like fuck Shane or something, and Shane's like, what? How do you know? Like what? What are you talking about? Like he's
calm down.
Literally, and then, like I don't
fucking with you in the game.
Yeah, and then I think it was the first episode where he was out to dinner with his parents, and then his mom was like something like talking about Ilya, like fuck him right up the ass or something like that, and then like it like zooms in on Shane, like zooming and smiling, like you're like we know you want to, we know you want to. Yeah. And then, like, when they're texting each other, and he's, like, Rosenoff is, like, blushing and cheesing in the locker room, and, like, one of the other players is like, wow, this Montreal girl got you blushing. And he's like, never in my life have I blushed. Russians do not do this. It's just so funny.
Yeah.
And then, like, he meets up with Shane after that game. And, like, Shane rented out, basically, a space for them.
Yeah. He, like, rented a building and, like, has an apartment in it. And, like, that's where they meet up.
And then
just for that.
Yeah, and then he, like, rents out the other.
Yeah.
Mr. Landlord. When it, like, shows up, it does look like a back alley. Like,
yeah.
So he's like, you will murder me? Like, maybe. Oh, God. And then, like, they're going up to Shane's apartment and they're running up the stairs because they're just, like, chasing each other. Like, so competitive. It's, like...
I love it. It's
that,
so cute.
that never goes away from each other.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that they keep that going on. And then this is their first time having sex, officially.
Yeah.
And it's just, like, the whole scene is so intimate. Like, how could you not fall in love, basically, at this moment? Like, the music also does it really. Like, I think the music elevates these scenes. And they're just, like... I don't know, just so sweet to each other. Ilya's so sweet.
It's just supposed to be sex, guys. What are you doing?
I know, and it's like, obviously it's not, and then, like, after the fact, like, they cuddle a little bit, and then, like, you could see the way that Ilya looks at Shane, like, oh, shit, like, this is too much, and then he's like, alright, I gotta go, like, I gotta get up early or some shit. So then, like, Shane walks him out, and then at the end of the stairway, I love this scene as well. Shane's just gripping Ilya's jacket, like, not wanting him to leave. He's sitting on the stairs. And this is kind of, like, where the feelings definitely kind of, like, get going for both of them. Yeah. Even though they won't admit it, obviously. Oh, no. And that's why I wish we had the inner monologue, because you would hear it in their heads, and, like, they have the banter, but then, like, it ends with them being sweet and kissing each other in the end. And then it jumps to the Olympics in Russia. And they kind of talk about how it's not safe for gay people, and Shane is kind of worried about Ilya, but then Ilya is, like, not in the right mind space to, like, discuss things with Shane. Yeah. So it kind of comes off like he's being a dick. But Shane, like, doesn't understand there's more to it, and, like, Ilya's just like, get away from me, like, we're not doing this, not here, kind of thing. Yeah. Shane doesn't understand.
He needs to just think a little.
Shane?
Yes.
I know. But Ilya,
like, think about why the man you're having sex with wouldn't want to be around you in a country that doesn't allow that.
Okay, but they don't have to be doing... Like, Shane wasn't trying to, like... Shane just wanted to literally just have a conversation with him.
No.
But, like, and just check in with him. And Ilya's
there's
like,
also a blog post.
Oh, there is a blog post? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there are blog posts about, like,
I read them.
certain... parts of the book that the author made, so definitely read those as well.
Do you want me to tell you?
No, I'll read it myself. Okay, or do you want to tell me? Okay.
It's really cute, though.
Okay.
You get Ilya's inner monologue there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I will read that next.
Yeah, please.
I need a little bit more of them. I haven't read the second book yet either,
my
so
God.
That's also, I still have more to hang on to.
Ruin you.
I know. And then, like, Scott Hunters hangs out with Shane a lot during the Olympics and everything, so he low-key knows something's going on. Yeah. He's always side-eyeing Shane, because he's like, I know something's going on here. And then the next scene is when there's, like, a gala for, I think in Russia or something, where Ilya's meeting the minister. Oh my God, he looks so good in that suit. The hair, like, pushed back too. Oh, got a little bow tie on.
So good.
But then in this moment, you also realize that how much Ilya's dealing, like, with his father and his family, like, and his father's just, like, slowly slipping away in front of him. Like, he's starting to forget more. Yeah. But Ilya still, like, wants to make him proud, but his dad is, like, never proud of him, basically. Yeah. So he's got a lot going on his end. Yeah. He really does. But, like, in these scenes, you can definitely see the emotions on, like, especially Ilya's face. Yeah. Like, he plays it so well, and it's incredible. But Shane does it as well. They're both incredible actors. And then, this is kind of different from the book, is we kind of got more info on, like, Sasha, which is the coach's son that Ilya had hooked up with before. He's like actually a character in this show, which I guess was kind of, I don't know if it was an added bonus or not. What'd you think? Like, I understood because now you can kind of see the difference in Ilya. Yeah. Because he like turned Sasha down. Yeah. So you can kind of see that Ilya's like still thinking about Shane. Like he's thinking about Shane still. So I guess that was kind of important, but I'd rather have more scenes of Ilya and Shane together than that scene. Yeah. And then this was the Stanley Cup final for Ilya was in it, and he was pumping up his team in the locker room. Yeah. And that's how you would be if you were in there. Yeah. It was so good. So good. Yeah. So
just gotta yell at them.
Yeah, let Jen in that locker room for the lighting, okay?
Please.
And then Shane obviously is watching on the TV of Ilya winning, and like again, like the faces are so good with like being able to the emotion on their faces, and he's like tears in his eyes, he's smirking a little bit because he's so proud of him. It's so cute.
I love it.
I know. And then the next scene is like the Las Vegas scene for the rookie,
like the
MVP. It's the MVP awards, isn't it?
It's like the awards at the end of the season. So like all the awards and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So this is my favorite part.
There's also a vlog from Ilya's point of view.
Okay. Yeah, because I do feel like we get a lot of Shane's point of view for everything. Yeah. Like, we don't know really what's happening in Ilya's little mind, you know? Yeah. So yeah, this Vegas scene, bathroom scene, hotel scene, all of it combined is such amazing acting from both of them. So Shane's mad at Ilya because he basically ghosted him. They end up in the bathroom, and Shane's just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what do you want from me? What do you want? And Ilya, you know, becomes his dominant self and is like, suck my dick. Like, get to it. But Shane's like, no, fuck you. And then, you know, Shane gives in. But not really. But like, kind of. He does real quick. Like, he tries to be mad.
He does.
He tries to be mad, and then he's just like, please, just please, like, please. Like, he's basically begging for it. And then they have like a little conversation, and like he's like, when did your English get so good? And he's like, oh, I read the New Yorker now, but like who's joking, whatever. And then like Ilya's like, so being boring is genetic. And then Shane just goes, wow, genetic. Like the heart in his, like his eyes are just like, so he literally has heart eyes, and it's like, oh my god, the way the light is hitting it, it's so beautiful. Like he's in love with Ilya. Like, oh my god. That's all I can think about is wow, genetic. Wow, genetic. My favorite line is my favorite line. So he folded real quick after that because Ilya was like, nah, I'm making you wait for this. Yeah. And they went through the rest of the night and then met up in Ilya's hotel room. And every single time they hook up, Shane has to fold his clothes. Like when he's taking them off. It's so cute. I love it so much. And then, you know, Ilya's dragging the chair. He drags the chair into the other room because he wants to watch Shane. Yeah. And he just sits in that chair. Yeah. And there's a clear power dynamic going on right here where Ilya is telling Shane what to do, and he ain't gonna fold, and Shane better do what he's saying. And, that was a good scene. Yeah. Ilya looks so hot in that scene. Yeah. And then, they end up hooking up, obviously. And then kind of in the end, they're both sitting in the bed, and it kind of can seem like Ilya's coming off as an asshole, because they're talking about going home to Russia again and like, it's a sore subject for him. Yeah, don't bring it up. It really is. And again, like in the books, you get more kind of background on how he's feeling in the moment, and like the inner monologue again,
the blog post,
yeah. But you can like see the pain and like turmoil in Ilya's eyes. Again, the great acting, like you can see it. But again, Shane is just kind of like, oh, he's brushing me off again because he doesn't care about me. Yeah. So, but that's not it. Like, I swear, Ilya, he cares about you so much. He's just like, he doesn't know how to care, like, and like how to show it like that, you know? Yeah. And then so Shane ends up leaving, and he's in the elevator, typing out a message to Ilya.
He like types a bunch of different ones, which is me.
Yes. And then he types, "We didn't even kiss." Are you kidding me?
And then just deletes it.
And he slowly deletes it. Literally broke my heart.
Knife.
Literally. And then and that's also, and then he's like, fuck. Because he's like realizing also then too that he's like, I really like him. I really like him. Yeah. So yeah, again, I wrote like more inner monologue because the book has just like so much more for you to understand. Yeah. Both of them better. So yeah, that's how that episode ended. Literally broke my heart. Broke my fucking heart. Sad. But that was my favorite episode. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. Episode 3 is about Scott and Kip.
We don't need to talk about them as much.
I know. This is the first book, so they're the original game changers. Yeah. So I understand why they needed the episode. Yeah. But I could have done without it. Personally, I know other people liked it, but I think other people who liked it didn't read the books.
Probably, yeah. I don't know.
So yeah, I wasn't a fan of the book either. I think that's why.
Yeah. You listened to
I listened to part of it as an audiobook and it was so bad. The voices were awful for her. Cause like, I guess, cause Kip is from New York, Brooklyn. So he like trying to have the strong Brooklyn accent. Whoever the person reading it, it was so bad. And then it also was just like this, and there's a girl that in the book as well. And he just did, like, a higher voice for the girl. Like, it's the same person reading every part of the book. And I was just like, oh, this is so bad. It was so bad. So I think that kind of ruined the experience for me as well. Yeah. That's why. So this episode kind of starts back at the, like, Olympics from Scott's point of view. When he already had, like, a relationship with Kip. Yeah. And they're talking about how it's not safe in Russia for being gay. And you kind of, like, zoom in on Scott to see, like, he's like, oh, fuck. Like, that's me as well. And it's not safe everywhere for someone like him. And then it like jumps back to like learn more about Scott and Kip's relationship. Starts off with him running. And it's so bad. It's so like bad. This whole episode, I'm so sorry. Scott and Kip, I'm sorry. But like someone said he runs like Phoebe Buffay in Friends. Yeah. And he does. And I can't unsee it.
How is that bad?
I don't know. I don't know why he's running like that. I feel bad. So he goes to a smoothie shop, and that's where he meets Kip. And he orders a smoothie, and the smoothie is literally just juice. Like
it's literally like
so watery. Smoothie. And it's not. The cup wasn't filled all the way. No. Like, are you kidding me? We couldn't afford for this much more.
Really not.
Smoothie? No. So yeah, there's a lot of nitpicking in this episode. Yeah. And like reading the books, also, this was not how I pictured Scott and Kip to look. So
I don't think I pictured.
I don't know. I pictured blonde. Well, I think I pictured Kip blonde, but I don't think Kip was supposed to be blonde in the book. I think Scott was supposed to be blonde.
Scott's supposed to be blonde.
Yeah. I pictured Kip as blonde. I don't know why.
I feel like I pictured Kip skinnier than he is. Like not as buff. Yeah. Like I feel like he's too buff.
He is. Yeah. But they're both hot, and they played the parts well. But like it's just not how I pictured them. Yeah. And I think it's also hard because we went back to reading when we already knew what Ilya and Shane looked like, so we already had them pictured out. Reading the books at least. So but yeah, it's just not how I pictured them. And then Scott ends up doing like really well in the game that night after the smoothie, so he realizes that maybe the smoothie or Kip, it was his good luck charm. Yeah. So he keeps going back to the smoothie place and wants Kip to make a smoothie. And then the next time he goes, he sits there and drinks the smoothie, and then starts talking about serial killers.
I don't know why.
So much. It was not in the books. It was really weird. He knew so much information. I don't know why they were talking about that. Yeah. And then, Scott played Shane in a game, and Shane tries talking shit. Yeah. Be like, better show up next time. Like, you sucked. And then Scott is basically like starting to sound like him, basically calling him out, being like, I know you're fucking Ilya. Yeah. And Shane's like, what? Huh? What are you talking about? And then he tries to fight Scott. And it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny.
That's not how it happened in the books.
No. It's fine. I think this played out really well, though. I liked seeing that. And then it just shows also Scott's known all along, kind of, that something's been going on with them. And then also we see a lot of Kip's dad.
Yeah. His mom's supposed to be in there, too. Yeah. She is in the books, but not in the show.
And, like, he has a supportive family. Like, we get that. But, like, his dad is kind of weird and, like, too much in the show. Like, I don't know if it's just, like, the acting or if, like, I don't know. It was weird. It was really weird. And then Kip ended up working an event, catering, and then runs into Scott. And then they get food after, which then leads them to hooking up for the first time.
They don't even get food.
Oh, yeah. They were going to.
They tried to.
The plan was to get food.
There was a long line.
Yeah.
So then they were going to order in at Scott's, and Scott goes, do you want to order food or...
I said or.
And Kip goes, or.
Or.
And then, yeah.
And then they hook up. Yeah, Scott was like already taking his clothes off at that point.
Yeah.
So he was like, I'm ready for this.
He was
Let's go.
shirtless.
Let's go.
Yeah.
And then in the books, like they move really like quickly and say I love you like really quickly,
Yeah.
and it's a lot. And then also I just feel like Scott is trying to like hide and trap Kip in his in his apartment, and it's just weird.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I just didn't like it.
It was really after the first time, or you could stay here.
Yeah, and then he's like, I want you here.
To another level because that's supposed to be lesbians, not gay men.
Yes. But he's like, I want you here. Like, it was a sweet, like, I don't know, affirmation. Like, I don't know. I thought it was really weird. It was too much.
Too much too soon.
I understand why he's talking about serial killers because he was kind of like acting like one.
Yeah.
Literally. But Kip was like, hell yeah. I'll be here. Which, I understand.
Yeah.
But it was way too much. And then also, in the books, like, it's emphasized that Scott is a bottom.
Yeah.
He is supposed to be a bottom. But in the show, they don't have that. Like, it took a little while after hooking up for him to be the bottom. Yeah. And I was like, no.
That's not how it is.
No, that's not how it is. This big buff hockey player wants to be the bottom.
Yeah.
But no, they changed that. I didn't like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it kind of makes that declaration of love. And I kind of like how he's being honest about, like, he's not able to come out yet. And, like, if that's something Kip wants to do, like, that's cool. But, like, he's like, I really like you. I want to do this with you. At least he's being honest about it. But again, it's just, like, he's just hiding. He's just trapping Kip in his apartment. And I don't like it.
Yeah. Especially because, like, if Kip wasn't out as well, I would understand more. Yeah. But, like, Kip is out and, like,
I know. You're dragging him back into the closet.
Yeah.
Basically.
A little rude.
Yeah, and then they, like, went to an art gallery together. And it was Scott's idea to go.
Yeah.
And then he starts acting all weird, wearing sunglasses and a hat and, like, being all weird. And then, like, they literally just could have been, like, friends looking at art. Like, he's the one who made it weird. Like, oh my god, people were thinking we're together. No one was thinking that until you started being weird, basically. And then Kip ended up getting Scott those socks with the bananas on them for his away games because it's like
to be blueberries.
Yeah. It's okay. And because it's like the smoothies that he made him, whatever. And I honestly thought that was really cute. Kip, I love Kip.
Yeah.
Kip is great.
It's Scott.
Scott's a little weird.
Yeah.
Scott's a little weirdo. And then they were going to like an event, or both of them, and Scott wanted to give Kip a tux. So he like put it in the closet, and it's like kind of like the symbolism of like trying to pull like Kip back into the closet. Like that's the way it looks. I don't know if that was the purpose of why it was like that, but
symbolism.
Like, yeah, a little symbolism there where I'm like, he's trying to pull you back in there.
Yeah.
And then Kip's friend Elena, who was also one of the voices that the guy was trying to do in the audiobook that was not good. No. But she's Kip's friend, and she was at this event too, so she was... Alright, sorry, more technical difficulties, but we're back.
Yeah.
We were just talking about finishing up episode 3.
Yes.
About Scott and Kip. And I was saying that Elena is one of Kip's friends, and when they're at this event together, like Elena dances with Scott and kind of calls him out for, not really calls him out, but just is like, Kip is in love with you.
Yeah.
Nobody like wants to be hidden, like, but he'd do it for you because he loves you. Yeah. And like he would never say that he's miserable.
Yeah.
But like, as his best friend, I can tell that he is, kind of thing. And I think Scott needed to hear that.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that's, like, as a best friend, too, like, saying that, it's important.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they kind of, like, ended it up, just, like, after that, kind of being, like, because he's, like, Scott's, like, oh, maybe, like, in a couple years I'll be able to come out, and, like, we'll be normal people, and,
like... to wait years.
I know, and, like, Kip's kind of, like... Like, I just want you to come celebrate my birthday with me.
Literally. Like, my friends know you come into this movie shop.
Yeah, and like...
It doesn't have to be even more than that.
It doesn't, but obviously, I know it's hard for Scott.
Yeah.
So, they kind of end the episode not together anymore. And like the last scene is Scott like covering up the banana socks with like his regular socks.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's another like symbolism of him like trying to cover up who he really is.
Yeah, for sure.
So, you know, there's like little things in this show that I think
you gotta pay attention.
You really have
watch
to pay attention.
it a few times.
Yes. I mean, we've watched it probably 3 or 4 times now.
We'll do it again.
And we'll do it again.
Yeah.
Every time a new episode comes out, we start from the beginning and watch again. So then the next episode, which is episode 4, this is a very important episode.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
And we all, if you read the book, you knew it was coming, and kind of just like starts out with them both checking the schedules to make sure when they're gonna see each other, which I think is so cute. They're like, oh, see you in like 4, texting each other, are you ready to like lose in 4 days, and then get fucked, but and yeah, the editing of this whole show too is great. Like it cuts between them getting pushed into the boards to them fucking. Yeah. And like it's like the back and forth, like great cinema, great editing that they were doing. And then this time it was the role reversal of Ilya watching Shane win the Stanley Cup. And the same thing where it's like that little smirk and like you tell in his eyes that he's so proud.
It should have been me.
Yeah. So he saw him win it twice actually, which I understand why the second time he's like, what the hell? That should have been me. Yeah. But then like it shows like their team celebrating and Shane is literally just texting like Ilya about it, like versus like celebrating with his team, like champagne's getting thrown all over him and he's just like, I won. Okay. And they are texting constantly. Yeah. And people are starting to pick up on it. Yeah. But they're still Jane and Lily, so people do think they're girls that they're texting. And people are like, who's this? Who's Lily? Who's Jane? Like, they're like, what? Who? I don't know what you're talking about. What?
Yeah, back off. God. Just be a hookup.
Yeah, I know. But like, it's because they noticed it's been years. I know. Years. And so kind of like, what's going on? Is this serious? Yeah. Like, and I'm like, what? No, who's that? I don't know who that is. But all the besties are picking up on it. Yeah. And then like, Shane tells his friend Hayden that he's gonna go meet a friend. Yeah. And he's just like awkwardly standing there. And he just plays it so well, like
it's so funny. Like,
and Hayden like is calling him out, like go get laid, like it's fine. Yeah. And Shane's like, what? No, it's like just a friend. Like
Shane
what?
Could just been like, yeah, I'm headed out. And like, that was it.
But he was
and then
being
he's like
weird about it
to see a friend. And Hayden, I wish he would have been like, didn't ask. Yeah. Like, just go.
Yes. And then like this also like when he goes to meet Ilya. Like, in the books, he's, like, in his head, he's like, I'm going to end this right now. But, like, they don't really show that. They only hint at it because he's like, oh, should we talk first? Like, but then, like, he just folds and they start making out. And then this is kind of, like, the shift in Ilya you kind of see because he wants him to stay. Which Shane's like, what? We don't do that. Yeah. We don't do that. What is going on?
What's happening here?
So this is kind of Ilya showing his true feelings for the first time. Yeah. And Shane gives in, of course.
Obviously.
And it's like, yeah, I'll stay. We got this.
Little bitch boy.
Yes, but like, are you kidding me? It's Ilya.
Yeah.
Of course. Obviously. And of course he's just like trying to deny his feelings, but like he wants to stay. He wants that. He does.
Because it's like he doesn't want to be the one to like show and like put all of his cards out on the table. Because he's afraid they won't be reciprocated.
Yeah, and I mean, because I feel like Ilya has been, like, kind of... Because Shane's not understanding Ilya to, like, his core, so he kind of was like, oh, he's probably not interested in me that way. But he is. Yeah. So they take a little nap together, and then, like, Ilya wakes up first and just stares at Shane. Like, so cute.
I can't.
And then, like, Shane wakes up and Ilya, like, fakes, like, oh, what? Like, I'm just waking up, too. I totally wasn't staring at you. And then that's when he's like, I'm hungry. And then he makes a tuna melt for Shane.
So cute.
And then has the ginger ale.
Food. I'm making one for myself. Yeah. So I'll make you one, too.
Like, he's trying to play cool. Like, you know, totally. Like, I was going to do it for myself.
Yeah,
you're here.
For me, but I guess I'll make you one,
But then he fully has it stocked up for ginger ale for Shane.
Obviously.
Are you kidding me? Like, there's no way this wasn't planned.
In the book, he asks, "Is it cold enough?"
Yeah.
So he literally like just got it and put it in the fridge for him.
Exactly. Like, and this is like very domestic, and like in the book, like Shane's inner monologue is saying like basically like how freaked out he is about how feeling like domestic, and like this is how couples act and stuff like that. So you don't get that.
Yeah.
You can see it in his face a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think the inner monologue would really put it over the top. Yeah. And then they went to go like chill on the couch while they were waiting for the tuna melt, and they were like the farthest apart you could be. And then they're like they fall into talking about hockey.
Obviously.
That's
what
like,
else do they have to talk about?
I know. But Ilya's just like cheesing. He's so happy. Like he's just so happy that Shane's there, spending this time with him.
Just like in his space.
Yes.
That's all he wants.
And then Ilya like brings up women, and like it kind of comes off like he's trying to like say it so he's not interested in Shane, but like it's like the opposite, where he's saying like these like women relationships don't mean anything, but like Shane is the one that's important. Yeah. Like that's why he's talking about it. And I think he's also trying to see if like Shane actually really likes women or not,
Yeah, trying
and, like,
to suss him out.
Trying to be like, oh my
you
God.
can come out to me.
Yeah, like this is a safe space.
We've been fucking for how long?
Yeah, and then Shane's like, no, I like girls. Are you kidding me? Like,
okay.
You can still like them, but like, I don't think you want to
the way you're saying it doesn't seem like it.
And then like Ilya gets a call from his father, and it's just like such a heartbreaking conversation because his dad's not remembering like anything really other than like who he is, and he doesn't understand why like Ilya's not there, and like his brother's supposed to be taking care of him, but no one's taking care of the dad. So it's still like all that's like just falling onto him. And it's like sad that his father only like really remembers him. Yeah. Even though all his father did was like hate on him. Yeah. But still son. Yeah. And then Shane kind of asks like, "Oh, how's your dad doing?" I know the word father in Russian, but it's like it's Papa. Like I could have figured that out too.
Yeah. Well, I think like Ilya also kind of freaked out because in the books he like speaks a lot in Russian. Yeah. And they're like fucking and everything, and like confessing his love kind of. So he's like, oh shit, does he like actually understand Russian? Yeah. Yeah. So, no, but Shane actually doesn't understand really that much. But and I think just like Shane asking that, like you could see on Ilya's face that he like it's just showing Shane cares about him. Yeah. And then they start like cuddling, and it's just like very domestic again. And then the episode ends right there, and nothing bad happens after that. The end. Yep. We wish we read the book, so we know how. I know. We know how it really ends. I just don't want to see. I know, it's really like heartbreaking seeing it actually played out. God. So then like Shane like initiates like something sexual between them, and kind of like I feel like that's what he's like most comfortable with. Like I feel like he's uncomfortable with the cuddling a little bit, like because this is out. Like, this isn't what we do. This isn't what we do. This is too domestic. Yeah. Like we need. So it leads into sexual activity. Yeah. And it's kind of just funny, kind of gross that they had just ate tuna and now they're like making out and using the tuna spit. Like But I saw that like she did that on purpose to show like that they don't like care about that. They just like want to be with each other. Yeah. Like it doesn't matter. Like she chose the grossest food to make for them to like yummy. Never look at a tuna melt the same. Yes. Yeah. And then this is when first names are used. Yeah. So when we first watched it, we like knew it was coming too, but like we didn't like watch it, I guess, close enough. But people were saying that like I think it was dubbed over the names. Like it like Ilya sounds saying, like it too. Yeah, like Ilya saying Shane and Shane saying Ilya. So when we did the rewatch, like Ilya's lips like don't really move to say Shane, but it's said, and then Shane's does sound like he says it in his head. Yeah. But that's not how it happens in the book, is it? I don't think so. I think they both say it. They both say it. So that's like kind of interesting. I don't know what they were trying to do with that. Because why don't they just both say it? Like, why was it dubbed over? Like, I think that's just weird. Maybe they thought about it after and didn't want to reshoot. Maybe, but... They're like, yeah, we can just dub this. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. So yeah, rewatching it, I was kind of like, ooh, I wish I didn't know that. Yeah. But obviously, like, that's scary for Shane that
he just is always Hollander, and now he's Shane to Ilya. Whoa.
Can't be doing that.
Whoa. So he's like freaks out. He's like, I gotta go. I can't do this anymore. And like, Ilya's face when he's like, Hollander.
Yeah.
Hollander. Like, come on, like.
It breaks my heart.
And he's like trying to like convince him everything is fine by using his last name again.
It's not.
And like, or just kind of being like, come on, like just admit it. Like, let's just, we know what this both is at this point. But Shane's like, no, I'm out of here. I can't do this. Breaks my heart. And then like the next few scenes was like everyone's kind of pressuring him to drink like alcohol, but he just wants ginger ale. But then he gives in and just like has alcohol. But like the only place he got ginger ale was at Ilya's.
I mean, he could get it at the bar, but then like he got beer instead when he like met Rose.
Yeah, because he's trying to drink to forget about her. Like, no, being
he's
a girl.
Like, no, he's like he got the beer instead of the ginger ale to like conform to like what people want him to be, kind of thing.
Maybe, yeah, that's true. Yeah, so this is the night that Shane meets Rose, his soon-to-be girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I was seeing how everyone was saying that Shane, like, discovered queening out and thought that he was, like, in love with a girl, basically. Yeah. Like, that's kind of what happened, where he was like, oh, shit, I can have a conversation with a girl. This must mean we're in love with each other, basically.
Sir. Met a friend.
Yeah, basically. So, yeah, it's a few scenes of them, like, being cute and everything. Yeah, they're cute, whatever. And, like, then Ilya, like, finds out about it, like...
Yeah. Not happy.
And he's not happy about it. He's like, really? You just ended this with us and the next thing I hear about you is you getting a girlfriend? Crazy.
Trying to prove he likes girls when he doesn't.
Yeah, I know. He's just confused. He's trying to figure himself out. So then the next scene is like this club scene that is fantastic. Again, editing, everything. So Shane meets Rose out at a club after a game. And then like Ilya ends up going out too. Course.
Obviously.
And then Ilya's at the bar and he sees his Rose's friend and immediately is like looking for Shane. Yeah. Because he knows he's there. He's like, oh shit. Yeah. And like the like slow turnaround, just scanning the room. Obviously sees Shane with Rose dancing all up on each other. Does not look happy. And then when Shane's dancing, he's looking around and he sees Ilya's teammates and immediately looks for Ilya like, oh shit. Yeah. Oh shit. He's here. Yeah.
I could see why, like, Rose's friend was, like, eyeing Ilya up, though. Yeah. Because of the shirt he was wearing.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It was a very big shirt.
Definitely, but I think he knew who he was.
You think that man watches hockey?
Because of Shane. I think because Shane and Ilya have that rivalry.
I don't think Shane's talking about hockey with them.
Maybe.
And I don't think
Rose
talking
knows
about Ilya.
it.
Well, yeah, but, like, that man does not know hockey.
I don't know. I feel like I could see Rose talking about it and being like, "Oh, there's this like rivalry between Shane." Like, I think he knew who he was.
I don't think so. The way he was eyeing him up, he was like, "I want to fuck you."
Well, yeah, I think that too. But I think he also knew who he was.
I don't know.
Yeah, because in the books, like we know that Rose's friend Miles is gay and interested, is like flirts a little bit with Shane and like, and people were saying like he came on too strong in the show. Because they like dance, all three of them were like dancing kind of together, but I feel like in the books it kind of, he's interested in him, and Shane also kind of is like, oh, he's hot, like he's aware of it. And then Shane sees Ilya with a girl, and then it's just like making eye contact, staring at each other. And while Ilya's like feeling up this girl, making out with her.
Shane's just standing there
Shane's
staring.
just like,
Yeah. I wish that was me.
Yeah, basically. And he's like, oh fuck, what do I do in this situation? And then it's like these like editing cuts and everything where it's like Shane bringing Rose home, like walking up the stairs and like realizing he's like, oh shit, I gotta have sex with a girl now. Yeah. And then like the last time he was walking up those stairs, he was with Ilya, like that was early on. And I think he's having this realization. He's like, oh shit, I gotta actually do this now. Yeah. I gotta do this. Yeah, and the editing was just so good in this part because you can clearly see they were each thinking about each other.
Yeah, that's the only way Shane's gonna get off.
Yeah, so Shane was clearly thinking about Ilya while he was having sex with Rose, and Ilya is clearly thinking about Shane while he's in the shower.
Yeah.
And it's just doing what he's doing. And it's just like the cut back of both of them.
And then just staring.
They're literally staring into our souls. I'm like, oh, what did we do?
Don't involve me.
Don't involve me. Yeah. You guys just need to be together.
Yeah.
That's all. Like, seriously, don't take it out on us.
Yeah, we did nothing.
Yeah.
We're rooting for you.
The music, the editing, and that club scene
so good.
Was fantastic.
Yeah.
I really think it's great. The, like, just editing music just adds everything to it. And, like, when we rewatched it, like, originally, what people were saying was, like, it was really dark in a lot of the scenes, especially, like, the sex scenes. But, like, HBO finally turned the lights on, and you can see, like, Shane's freckles now.
Yeah.
I saw he has, like, a tattoo on his hip, but you were able to see that, too. Like, there's, like, these little things that I'm so glad they turned the lights on.
Yeah.
Because there's little features, especially the freckles were so important in the book.
Yeah.
So
you think HBO would have learned their lesson from, like, season 8 of Game of Thrones with how fucking dark it was?
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep the lights up, thank you.
Please, exactly. So that's why it's also important to rewatch, because the first watch we were like, we didn't realize we were missing all this stuff. We just thought that's how it was. But thank God they did that.
Yeah.
So all around these 4 episodes,
so good.
A+.
I can't wait.
A+.
Only 2 more.
I know, there's only 6 episodes total, which is
season 2 though.
Yeah, season 2 got renewed already.
Yeah.
It had to.
Yeah.
Since there's a second book about them and everything. And you had said, like, when you first told me, you're like, the book ends, like, not complete, kind of.
Yeah,
and I was like,
it didn't feel finished.
And I was like, damn, that sucks. And then once I got to it, I was like, I can kind of see that. But then I was like, oh, there's another one. Yay! Yay! Yeah. That makes me so happy. So, yeah, this show's really addicting.
Yeah.
Just giving you a heads up. Like, there's something in this show. There's crack cocaine in this show.
Yeah.
That just... Everyone is addicted to it. Like, everybody.
Mass psychosis.
It is. I don't understand. I definitely recommend it. But I'm just giving a heads up. If you think it's going to be about hockey, it's not. It's really not. Like, it's not like it's like maybe like 40% hockey. If that. It's mainly about the love story, the complications of that, like all of that.
Yeah.
So, just a heads up if you think you're going to watch a hockey show. It's so good, though. It's really, really good. And I like how they're sticking to the book really well. Yeah. Because the book, honestly, was fantastic. Yeah. So, 10 out of 10, recommend.
1,000,000 out of 10, recommend.
We'll be doing another rewatch.
Obviously.
Yeah, and then we'll come back for the last 2 episodes, probably. Yeah. We'll make another video or add it to the other podcast episodes. So, stay tuned.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.